This is day 24 of foods you may want to consider adding into your diet. Today we'll be talking about macadamia nuts. Macadamia nuts are slightly calorically dense. 100 grams of macadamia nuts gives you 752 calories and 9 grams of fiber, as well as a fairly high concentration of vitamin B2, vitamin B5, B3, B6, and B1, alongside zinc, potassium, phosphorus, iron, magnesium, copper, and manganese. With that being said, it does appear to be extremely difficult to overeat on macadamia nuts. In a randomized crossover design of 35 adults who already had pre-existing abdominal obesity, they were told to continue to consume their daily diet, but add 15% of their total daily calories in the form of macadamia nuts for 8 weeks, meaning on paper they were in a 15% caloric surplus. But at the end of the 8 weeks, there was no difference in waist circumference, body fat, or glycemic parameters, but they did see a reduction in total and LDL cholesterol, indicating that even in the state of overconsumption, macadamia nuts appear to lower cholesterol and did not modify abdominal obesity. Importantly, this does not mean that they were actually in a 15% caloric surplus, but under free living conditions, the addition of approximately 15% of your total daily calories in the form of macadamia nuts altered some manner of your caloric expenditure or caloric intake elsewhere, leading to no significant increase in body fat gain. The unique structural properties of nuts themselves appear to be beneficial for hunger control, satiety, and subsequent energy intake, and the consumption of nuts typically will support satiety, improve appetite control, and help aid in weight loss. Therefore, adding nuts into your diet may help you reduce caloric intake, and based off the last study and many other studies on nuts and macadamia nuts, it appears to actually be difficult to gain weight by the overconsumption of nuts. Probably the most consistent effect of macadamia nuts is favorably reducing the risk of coronary artery disease. Macadamia nuts reduce oxidative stress and inflammation, and alter blood lipids favorably to reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease. Macadamia nuts also appear to have a displacing effect, in which the inclusion of macadamia nuts typically is associated with a reduction in carbohydrate intake, and these macadamia nuts increase the monounsaturated fat content of one's diet, which has been demonstrated multiple times to have favorable health outcomes, including reducing the risk of things like non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, improving cognitive function, and improving glycemic control and insulin sensitivity. And finally, nuts in general, including macadamia nuts, appear to favorably alter the gut microbiome, helping to reduce cholesterol absorption, reduce serum cholesterol and LDL cholesterol, improve symptoms of constipation, help with appetite suppression and glucose regulation, and improve gastrointestinal integrity. And I personally would recommend consuming whole macadamia nuts rather than macadamia nut oil or nut butter, because there simply is something special about the whole food matrix that improves satiety and increases the beneficial effects of the foods we are consuming. With that being said, if you would like an individualized approach to your nutrition and lifestyle to optimize your health, energy, and body composition, send me a DM to sign up for coaching.